On top of all of their schoolwork, BYU athletes also dedicate hours and hours each week to practice. Reporter Brooke Davis gives us a closer look at two super athletes who play an NCAA sport and high jump on the track team.
Lexi Eaton and Adam Hine just completed their first year as collegiate athletes. It's been more packed for them, though, than for the vast majority of athletes on campus. They both play two sports while being full-time students. First, Lexi is a guard on the women's basketball team. As a true freshman, she helped lead the Cougars to a West Coast Conference championship and the first round of the NCAA tourney. She was the team's second leading scorer and WCC Co-Newcomer of the Year.
She's a dream. She's a coach's probably wonderful thing that you get a coach. She's a hard worker. I think more importantly, she's a competitor. Whatever she does her best. I think Lexi has a really good chance of being one of the best players ever at BYU. She has all the tangibles, and if she's coachable, which she is, and she keeps working hard, she'll have a chance of being an All-American here, and then hopefully have a chance of getting drafted in the WNBA.
Playing as a freshman, whole new scene of basketball, whole new level, but I learned so much.
I'm glad I have her for the next 3 years. It makes my life a lot easier. So I'm glad that she's jumped my way.
Well, Lexi not only jumped Coach Judkin's way, she also jumps for the women's track team.
She's got amazing potential. It's not very often you see somebody jump as high as Lexi has as a freshman.
He actually bribed me with the thought that if I high jumped for him, then he could get me to dunk for basketball.
No, I don't know if I said that. Did I say that?
I'm dunking a volleyball right now, so I'm close. So just moving up in size.
I wouldn't put it past her, and I don't think there's any challenge that girl isn't up for.
Although Lexi says that basketball is her first love, she is already top 10 at BYU in the high jump as a freshman.
Lexi's got hops, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of girls wouldn't be able to handle this, but Lexi can. She could probably handle 3 sports if she could fit it in her schedule.
Adam Hine is a running back on the football team, and like Lexi, he can jump. He got offers to play football at Stanford and Utah, but says BYU was the best fit for him. And he took full advantage of the chance to display his track skills as well.
I mean, he's probably the best high jumper ever to come out of the state of Utah. As a sophomore in high school, he went 7 feet. As a junior in high school, he went 7'2". He was one of the top 2, 3, 4 kids in the country.
Track has been something that I've just been very interested in since elementary school. I did Hershey track, but I started high jumping actually when I was in 9th grade.
While track and basketball complement each other well, track and football have some interesting complications.
Football pays his scholarship, and so his #1 priority is football. And so one of the challenges that he has is just not getting to be too big, because if he gets too big, then it'll be a challenge for him when he tries to jump.
Like Lexi, Adam's first love is his other sport.
You know, my highest hopes are to be able to play, whether it be special teams or getting in a little bit on offense. I'm glad to be there.
I mean, if I could have him full-time, we'd probably make a decathlete out of him. He's a good long jumper, has good speed. Now he's very big, a little bit too big, but he just doesn't have the time. Hey, I'm just happy we'll just let him high jump.
With high hopes from coaches, high expectations for themselves, and some high hops, these young dual athletes are giving everything they have to the sports and school they love. Brooke Davis, BYU Weekly.